tip number 11, enter progress. You're probably really going to be thinking, well, duh, I knew that. Oh, folks, you wouldn't believe how many project managers that I've talked to over the years whose idea of project management is printing out a Gantt chart on paper with no resources assigned, taping it up on the wall of their office and drawing X's through each Gantt bar when the task is done. And you know, that isn't good project management. So if we want to have an accurate schedule with a look ahead to see what's going on in the future of our project, we do need to first figure out how we're going to capture actual progress from our team members. We can do it a variety of ways. We can do it in team meetings, through email, through paper timesheets, through project server timesheets, whatever. But some way capture actual progress from your team members and then manually enter that in your project using your organization's methodology. And generally there's 3. You can enter progress using percent of work complete, actual work, and remaining work, or the use of a daily timesheet. But remember this as well. Without entering actual progress, you cannot analyze variance during the executing stage of the project. So let me get back to the project, and what I'll actually do is enter 1 week of progress. I'm going to right-click on the Select All button and choose the tracking table. The tracking table is one location where we can manually enter progress. I've actually set up a custom layout of the columns in the tracking table. So I have actual start, percent complete, remaining duration, and actual finish. And then in a team meeting, team members can tell me what they've done so far. So at our first team meeting, here's what Mickey Cobb reported. She said, I did actually start on September 14th as planned. I said, how far done are you? She said, I think I'm half done. So I enter that. Microsoft Project now says that Mickey Cobb should have 5 days left to work on that task. So now I ask Mickey, so how many do you think you have left? And she said, oh man, I've really run into some issues in the writing of the first module. I think it's going to take me 10 days yet. So if I change the remaining duration to 10 days, everybody, did you see what just happened out here to the Gantt bar? Microsoft Project reschedules that task, and all dependent tasks may be rescheduled as well to new dates. Now, after entering progress, then I want to show you a bonus here. You can go to the Tracking Gantt view. Very important view that you can use during the executing stage of the project. What the Tracking Gantt view will show you is the current schedule of the project displayed as red and blue Gantt bars. Red are critical tasks, blue are non-critical tasks. The current schedule of the project compared against the original baseline schedule, which are represented by gray Gantt bars. So here's what I can see on Write Module 1. See how the red Gantt bar slips to the right of its gray Gantt bar? That task is going to slip. And notice it affects the next task as well. It is also going to slip. But because of the constraint on the Write Module 3 task, which is moved out to October 9th, that actually absorbs the slippage, so the rest of the project is still on schedule. I do also see that Create Sample Files for Module 2, that has been delayed by the slippage on Write Module 1 and caused the slippage on Write Module 2. So the Tracking Gantt view can be very helpful. The end of entering progress, flip over to the Tracking Gantt view, see how your project is going. Now, I want to remind all of you that the 11 techniques I just presented, if you use all of them, this will lead to more accurate schedules in Microsoft Project. And the more accurate are your schedules, the better the chance you have of finishing on time. Everybody wins with accurate schedules.